Hello and welcome to this video showing you the features of the Adjoy Unity plugin. First, let me show you what a typical game integrated with Adjoy looks like. Here, we have a really simple demo game where you control a small player that fires bullets and must destroy some enemies. At some time during the gameplay, you'll see an enemy with an Adjoy box on top of it. We'll simply destroy the enemy to collect the box. Once it's game over, you'll see a reward screen showing you the coupon you've won. The user just have to click it to add it to its wallet. Then, on the main screen of the game, we can just click on the wallet to see what's inside and find the coupon with just one. From the wallet screen, the user can see everything he wants while playing the game, and he can see the address and map of the store where he can use the coupon. Once in the store, the user will simply show the offer and swipe the offer to redeem and use it. Now, let's see how to implement all of this in your Unity game. The initialization is pretty simple. You just need to select the window, then Adjoy, and enter your API key. Then, when the game is launched, usually in the first awake method of your game, you just need to call adjoymanager.init. To display the wallet screen with all the coupons, simply call adjoymanager.showWallet on a button callback, for example. Let's see now how we can add the Adjoy box on top of a game object, which could be any item you want in your game. In the demo I just showed you, I'm using a cube prefab as the enemy. The first thing you want to do is to attach the Adjoy box component to this cube and configure it so it displays correctly on top of the object. For that, you just have to play with the box position and scale settings in the inspector to move it wherever you want relative to your object. Here in this demo, we change the size of the box to be 60% of the size of the enemy and place it at a Y position of 0.75 on top of it. Of course, you can add the Adjoy box on top of any game object, even an empty one. Let's do that right now before we go on. I'll create an empty game object, add a small gizmo to it so we can see where it is in the game view, then attach the Adjoy box component to it, and use the preview attach button to see what the box is going to look like in the scene. I can then change some parameters and preview again to find the position and scale that I want. Now let's get back to our cube enemy. This cube has a script on it that handles its behavior in the game. In this script, simply call adjoybox.attachBox on it. This method will be called on every enemy that appears on screen, but only one will receive the Adjoy box on top of it. In fact, Adjoy works automatically under the hood to query new coupons from the server, and you simply have to call this attachBox method. If a coupon is available, it will attach box to the game object. If not, nothing will happen. Then, when the bullet hit our object, we want to trigger the animation to show we collected the box. For that, we simply call adjoybox.collectBox and destroy self. This will trigger the box explosion animation, as we saw earlier, and then automatically destroy and clean the Adjoy box in the scene. Last thing to do is to clean up the Adjoy boxes that were not collected during the game. So if a user misses a box, we want to make it available to appear later in the game. For that, and in our demo, we simply add adjoybox.releasebox inside the onDestroy method. And that's it. You have successfully integrated Adjoy in your game. Of course, you can customize everything however you want. You could, for example, not call adjoybox.attachBox every time a new enemy appears on screen, but limit that to only one box per game session, or wait a certain amount of time after a box appeared in the game. Well, this has been Johan with Adjoy. You can send us any feedback at feedback@adjoy.co. We would love to hear how you're using Adjoy in your game. Thanks.